Don't think too harshly of Hess. From your point of view, he's all right, Doctor. I think he's still an unrepentant Nazi. He's still a member of your gang. He tried to play God, Doctor. Only a fool would attempt that. I'll bet he did come here with peace proposals. He was furious because he was treated as just another prisoner of war. Maybe he thought that he could remain here a couple of days and then be sent back. I might add, Doctor, that he is being treated very well. So are his fellow prisoners. There are several thousand of them over here now, Doctor. I must say that the British treat your visiting German pilots very well indeed, Doctor. A lot of us in London think that they are treating Hess too well. We American correspondents had what we thought to be a good idea about Hess. We thought that he should be returned to you. We thought that he should be dropped by parachute over Germany. And we American correspondents wanted the job of folding that parachute. But don't get me wrong, Doctor. We're just neutral reporters. But to get back to your peace proposals, of course England wants peace. That's what England is fighting for. The aim of every war is peace. But, Doctor, England wants the kind of peace that you people don't seem to understand. There are 44 million people on Churchill's Island, Doctor. Realize one thing. These 44 million people will die rather than submit to the kind of peace you want. That's how they feel here, Doctor. No one on this island is afraid to die. I think you'll have to kill the whole 44 million of them before you can make peace on your terms. Not long ago, one of your radio stooges asked, "What are Britain's war aims?" That's easy to answer, Doctor. 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister made a speech in Parliament here. One member after another got to his feet to criticize the conduct of the war. The Prime Minister had to answer every bit of criticism. That's the answer to your stooge's question, Doctor. A little thing called free speech. The right to criticize. Can you imagine, Doctor, anyone getting up in the Reichstag to criticize your government? I once knew a man who did that. His name was Karl von Ossietzky, a brilliant liberal who hated war. That was all. 6 months later, I visited him in a concentration camp at Sachsenhausen. The guards let me say a few words to him. I asked if there was anything I could send him from Berlin. He said, yes, a book. What book? I asked him, and he answered bitterly, The History of Germany During the Dark Ages. A year later, they awarded Karl von Ossietzky the Nobel Peace Prize. He received it in a hospital. He had fallen into the grip of tuberculosis while in your concentration camp. He was very, very ill then. One of my colleagues, H.R. Knickerbocker, was allowed to visit him. I heard great news from the doctors today, von Ossietzky said, smiling happily. Ah, then you were recovering, Karl, Knickerbocker asked. No, von Ossietzky smiled. It is much better news than that. The doctors tell me that there is no hope, that I will be dead within a month. And as you know, Dr. Goebbels, he was dead within a month.